Yeah.
Bumped up murder slot.
The flamingitis is similar to the flamingo throw. Catch low, peace sign, sidearm. Right hand goes behind the left leg, all the way around and behind for that sidearm throw. Here it is all together. Right hand, left leg, sidearm throw. Here's the flamingo. Notice that the right hand dips straight down behind the leg. On the flamingitis, the right hand goes in front all the way around the left leg. The concepts that we're going to be using to make this throw work for us are body as flick, as you can see right here, and also rock in, rock out. That nice loose grip will allow the wing to set itself. There it is, left-handed. Super easy throw to throw left-handed. Here's another thrown left-handed. We're going to watch all of these in real speed now. And again, there's not a lot to this throw. The right hand goes behind the left leg. Body is flick. Loose grip allows the wing to set itself. Remember that when you get upside down, crooked, and backwards, that up can seem like down and right can seem like left. If you can, try and check your throw. Ooh, looks like I'm a minute and a half early. Looking good. All right, what's going on, guys? How's it going? Ron, welcome to the show. Ooh, look, we got chat popping off. Yay. I'm so happy to have chat on the screen again. So, I didn't want to do that. What's going on? How is it going? I have good dogs everywhere. I have a very hungry puppy. Very hungry puppy, don't I? I do. She is very, very hungry, guys. She will do anything for a cookie right now. I would do anything at all. Easy, guys, chill. All right, so John's getting a new camera, Sage Paw. He's got some discs coming, some Sonics and some extras. That's awesome. Anybody else here? Doesn't look like it. So what's going on? Ooh, that was bad. That was really bad. I know. I gotta set up the zoom and pan on this. Hang on, give me 1 sec, guys. There we go. Is that where I want it? Maybe right there. Or maybe a little out, and then pan down a little bit. That'll work. Ooh, that's a good one. Yeah, watch out, Cupcake. Watch out for Epi. Jakey on the back. You want, oh gosh, fucking, there's a lot of shit to this, Sage Paw. And there isn't. You throw the Jakey and you turn your back. Like literally, that actually is what happens. That's how it works, right? But the, you guys got to see it. She's working really hard. I know, I see you. Try that one. Is that one going to work? No, that one isn't it. We want that one. Yes. She's working very hard. So, you toss the disc to the same place. So you literally just do your normal Jakey and then put your back where your stomach was, right? Or so where do you throw it? Same place you throw your regular Jakey. You put your back somewhere else. Put your back where your front is, right? A good workup to that would be to do Jakeys or fakies, both preferably, right? Off of each hip, right? Like a leg fakie off of each hip. I essentially had to put the leg fakie on Epi because he wasn't really tall enough to hit my body. Yep. And then the other thing that I think you're going to want to do, Sage Paw. Sorry, I'm having some issues. Is to work that generalizing the fakie skill, right? Also, here's why I kind of about it being a crazy question. So when you do a Jakey, the dog needs to leave the ground for the target. The target is in the way, or the body is in the way of the trajectory required to get the target. So the dog catches the target, then hits you and comes off, right? In order for you to do things with a vault or any trick, right? The dog needs to leave the ground for the target, right? And so with the Jakey and the vaults, the target is often stuffed into the trajectory. So you have me set up, Sage Paw, I'm set up, I'm the dog, right? I say, all right, motherfucker, we're going. I feel that you're going to do it. You get ready to do it. I jump you. I make you drop the hand. You kind of wait to see if I'm coming, at which point in time, when you realize I'm coming, you throw the disc. The dog is performing the fakie or the rebound. The disc is in the way, okay? And when that is the case, you can't change your body position, right? What you want to have happen, right, with the vault and the Jakey, is that you want the dog to leave the ground for the target, the disc, and then you put the target in front of the obstacle you want them to Jakey from. Do you see how that's completely different than the first one laid out? It's a critical difference. Totally critical difference. So if you are doing the Jakey, where you are simply stuffing the disc in the dog's trajectory, doing the back Jakey is going to be really fucking hard, man. How are you going to keep his trajectory going when you spin? Right? Who knows? If the dog is going for the disc, the target, from the ground, by the time the target is in the air, he's already gone. At which point in time I turn and present my back. And you can do the same with the dog not going for the target, but it's much harder. It's much harder and it's much less consistent from the dog. So does that make sense? Is that a good answer for that? Super important thing. There's a reason why I talk about like important skills, right? And it's a dumb skill. This trigger is the quote unquote dumb skill. Yeah, of course I got a trigger. Watch, you know? And then I watch it and invariably the dog is pushing the handler to cough up the throat, right? And the whatchamacallit isn't working, right? The trigger isn't working. So I blew it. She was probably on that pedestal forever, and I totally blew it. Yeah, my guess is that you are doing your Jakeys as I laid out the first instance, the one that's not going to be flexible, the trajectory-based Jakey. Right? The Jakey that is trajectory-based, I jump up and I do a fakie and you throw something in my face, right? That trajectory-based fakie is going to be pretty difficult to wrangle that twisting body on. I mean, it's not impossible at all, Sagepaw. You can totally do it. But you're still going to have this trigger problem. You know what I mean? You're still going to have this trigger problem. And you don't want this trigger problem. It's a shitty problem. Oh, look at her. Oh my gosh. She is so good. Oh, I just realized you can't see her. That's why. That's why. All right, let's see. Let me do this. I will zoom that and throw it over here. Oh, we're not going to get her. She isn't even in frame. How did you not get in frame? Oh, I think you could have stayed on there. I do. I think you could have stayed on there, Cupcake. I really do. Yep, so Sagepaw, put your focus on the trigger. So drop down a couple times and fake the throw. And your dog, Lola, I take it, will be flying at you, right? And you will not have given the trigger, the horizontal disc as the trigger. And she will learn to wait for that trigger. And if she waits for the disc to go horizontal before it pops up, right? If that happens, I don't go and I go. Now I can go here and she won't go and I can chill, right? And I can do my thing and say, Jakey, and she won't have gone. And now when I hit the bottom, she then begins to load for the leap. The disc comes up, she starts to leap. I've started to turn, right? So essentially my position has no bearing on her Jakey or fakie whatsoever if that skill is properly triggered, right? That's super important. And we're really hitting on that super hard in class right now. And it's super awesome and super important. When we have if you have a trigger, you have a weight, right? That's done. That is a fact, right? So if you have a problem with a weight, the dog is rushing you, or the dog is pitter-patter with their feet, doesn't want to stay, etc., is somehow not doing the weight, stop fucking around with the weight and start working on the trigger. And teach your dog how to be triggered for that skill. And then say, top, show them where we're going to go, and now the dog must wait for the trigger. So much better than wait, top, wait. Why are you focused here? It's not my business, right? Top, or wait, top. And the dog, if he has a trigger, once he hears top and sees where we're going, he is not fucking moving because he will be out of position if he moves. He's waiting for the trigger. We're too reliable in our weights. We are, right? So if I send my dog through weight 1001, 1001 and a half, I move my heel, right? I move my heel a little bit and then we go. Through weight 1001, 1001 and a half, a little heel twitch, go, right? Through and twist, weight 1001, 1000 and a half, heel, boom. Hoop, weight, 1001, 1001 and a half, trunk turn, boom, right? Now the heel, the trunk turn, right? All of those things are proving to be the trigger at 1.5 seconds. So whatever thing that you do at 1.5 seconds becomes the trigger. And then we're doing skills that we want to do and they're kind of close and all this shit. So we allow that trigger to be pushed. We allow the dog to push our finger to pull the trigger, right? And then we get in trouble. And then we don't have a trigger. But if we do it right, we can trigger the skill. Keep in mind when you do your back, Jakey, you're not doing it right. Right? If we are triggering the skill, we trigger it, they do it. I cue it, you do it. Right? There is no jumping the trigger if I don't give the trigger. Super, super simple. Anyway, we might riff on that a little more if anybody shows up. Anybody wants to talk about freestyle, sage paw, good question on the Jakey and fakie. Super timely too. Oops, I didn't want to do that. I wanted to do that. Oh, look, she can stay there, huh? You can do that. So while we're here, you can see Cupcake running around and shit. I don't care. The only place she's going to get a cookie is on that pedestal, right? When she's on that pedestal, And I don't care that she got on there. I don't care that she laid down. I don't care that she's looking at me. I don't care that she gave eye contact. I don't fucking care, right? All I'm going to do is allow her to stay on there, right? And then ensure that I do put value there, right? That was awesome. That was kind of proof positive that she wants to be on this pedestal, right? I dropped that cookie and she stayed there, right? So if I attend to a bunch of this moving around, right? If I attend to a bunch of this moving around and I work her on, mark her getting on and pay attention to her when she gets off, like, hey, you stop, don't do that, you should be up there, right? If I do shit like that, it'll take a really long time for her to figure out that she wants to be up there. But you can see that she's going about her business here, trying to get these cookies, really trying to get my attention. I'm not being obtuse. I'm not trying to, like, I hope you can see me. I'm not trying to hide myself from her. I'm not trying to avert my gaze or avoid her, right? So all that shit that she did, and I'm going to walk over here and she's going to get paid right there. Right? That's all that I care about. I don't care that she got off, right? I know that the only place she's going to get paid is up there, and I know that I'm only going to pay it while she's on there. So she will have to have been there for a while. Ha ha. Kim, this is covered in the P-Vibe Season 2 stuff that we shared in class that I gave you as homework from class. This kind of stuff. So yeah, I'm just going to cruise over here and pay her while she's on there, right? And what'll happen is the getting off and on will stop, and I will never have worked on it. You're actually going to see it stop right here, right? And my challenge here is to do this slick enough so that she doesn't really realize that she's working it. I don't want her working this pedestal. I want her wanting that pedestal. If she wants the pedestal, I won't have to worry about her working it. Right? I won't ever have to worry about her working it. So if I try to make her work it all the time, she'll never want to fucking work that pedestal. Or she'll always want to work that pedestal, which means if I leave her up there like I've left Epi up there, she's going to get pissed and need to do something. And she will know that the way to make work happen is to do something, you know, to get off or to do something. So that's kind of awesome. What do you mean? Did I want to use that flashcard jam this time? So right, earlier, and keep in mind, guys, she's starving. They were supposed to eat this morning and they didn't, so everybody's starving. And she's doing a great job. But what we're going to see is she's going to stay dedicated to that pedestal. Right? She's going to stay dedicated to that pedestal because that's the only place it works for her. And there is no behavior that she can make happen that is going to make me pay her. She's just got to chill there and wait for a cookie to happen there. And if I go and pay the other dogs, so she's here, I'll go and pay the other dogs, right? And she wasn't there. Right? And I'm not going to pay her this time. So I'm going to leave, right? And I'm going to wait some semblance of time. My goal here is to pay her, right? And now I want to go pay her while she's on there, right? Super simple. This is part of that slacker training thing. I'm essentially trying to create a really strong back chain coming off of epic, epic, yes. King, king, yes. Cupcake, cupcake, yes, good. Epic, epic, yes, good, awesome. Go do dog stuff, guys, right? So those are the only things that are going to pay, right? When I call you off of that, that's the only thing that's going to pay. And so I can rely on that. While she's up there, good things happen, right? While she's not up there, nothing happens. I love the double dog name. It's happening. Isn't that exciting? It's fucking finally happening, Sagepaw. I've been working on that for fucking, God, I think it's 14 years now. And I haven't really been working on it. I've wanted it, right? But we have so many dogs and we do so many different things. And it's been hard to get established. But I think I got it. I think we got it. And that's super cool. Yep. Yeah, it's a, I can't remember who it was. If it was Susan Clothier or Susan Garrett. Anyway, I heard about it a long time ago and I always wanted it, right? Because it sounded so smart, and it is so smart. And it fits our methodology, so that attention as gateway drug and shit like that. To layer attention and to catapult that layered attention into targeting and into other things, and to get multiple behaviors in duration, super, super awesome for that. And the double dog name allows you to be super, super clean and clear with the terminal marker and the cessation of the behavior. So that is super, super cool. Again, I've been trying to get it for a super long time. So I could do the same thing with the cupcake, with the down behavior, right? I could do that same thing with that down behavior. I don't care. Doesn't matter now. Does not matter now, right? If I focus on the down, what's up, Pan? What's up with your foot, Pan? Dude, don't be limping, Pan. You gotta move with the pack. We'll have to leave you behind, Pan. You don't want to be left behind, right? What I don't want to do with her is work her in this situation, right? I just want her to be okay not having the ability to create opportunity. Yeah, Pan is getting old. She's getting old. Methuselah, she was born in 1848. She was Abraham Lincoln's nephew's dog. She looks pretty good for, I don't know, what is that? 144 years old, I think. I think it's 144, right? Yeah. 48, 88, no. 184, 174. Whoa. Methuselah dog. Yeah, but I don't want her working, right? I don't want her to think she's making stuff happen. Good work. right? So she's gonna pound that down, and if I'm looking at her, she knows that I like the down behavior. If I'm looking at her, she pounds it down and gets all excited. You know, I don't want that. And what'll start to happen is when I get up, I'll show you here in a second, when I get up, her tail will wag and she'll be like, oh my God, it's coming for me. The cookies are coming for me. And I want to break that spell too. I want to break that connection. So, so watch her response here. Oh, that was great. I'm going to pay that, right? Oh. So it wasn't me stepping up. Did you guys catch what it was? Did you see what it was that that got her tail wagging? She no dummy. She knows. She knows. Did you see it, Sage Paw? All right. So what we're talking about here is the her recognizing that me moving. Right? Her recognizing that I'm moving is going to, is that zoomed in? Yeah. Oh, there we go. Yeah. Her recognizing that I'm moving, that's what I thought anyway. Her recognition of me standing up and moving would make her excited. You can see it there, right? And I start walking and she knows, right? But watch when I put my hand in my treat bag. Right? Boom. Boom. Right? And that's starting to look like your traditional duration behavior work, you know, pay the dog while they're there, only if they're down, and then blah, 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 and all that jazz. Yeah, totally, right? Crazy. Whitney, what I'm trying to do here is I'm trying to pay with classical conditioning. So Cupcake has been on and off this when I'm walking around, right? And I'm not working with her. I don't want to work with her, right? So all I've been doing is paying her while she's on there. And if she gets off, I don't give a shit. I don't care. Who cares? You can do whatever you want. No cookies are happening anywhere else but that pedestal right there, right? And initially, she was getting off very quickly. Anytime I walked forward and back, right? And any kind of movement I was doing was pulling her on and off and moving her around. And I don't want that. I also don't want to work her. If I put her in a stay or I start teaching a stay, guess what? This stream is bullshit. Those two dogs on that pedestal, on those pedestals, are bullshit. I have to give her her cue. I have to make sure that it's awesome, and then she has to get off. That becomes my job. If I start to work the action and whatnot of the down. The other thing that's trouble is that if I start to work the action and whatnot of the down, is that the dog knows that they're creating opportunity. They're creating the action. I'm the operant dog. My actions create my consequence. I'm sitting here right now. Nothing is happening. I need to do something to affect my consequence. And so what I'm going to do instead is I'm going to pay with no marker while she's there. And so I've just been trying to add value. I don't care what she does any other time. And as I was getting up a few reps ago, I noticed that she was getting excited when I stood up, and then she didn't. And I was like, oh my gosh, that's great. And then I put my hand in the cookie bag, and her little tail wagged, right? And so she's kind of disabused of that. When I pull the cookie out, oh, look at her, that's great. Yep. And so within just like walking around here, my dog picked up the pattern so quick, I had no idea it was happening. And if I were working in training, that would be budgeted right into my work, right? Here, I don't care. All I'm trying to do is put enough value up there so that when I do the work, that she wants to be there. She's going to leave this session tonight knowing that that pedestal kicks ass. And it's the only place to get cookies, so I should hang out up there. And she's going to do no behavior to make it happen. Yep. So excellent, excellent. Yep. I am. You were just paying her to increase her desire to be there without asking her, due to the amount of times you've reinforced only being on that spot. Yep. So I don't do duration. You need desire. You need desire before you do difficulty, duration, distance, or distraction. You want desire to perform the behavior. And so this whole thing, this is like kind of my life actually right here. Right? Dogs doing stuff, me up here doing my thing, and then I cruise out and pay dogs that are good. I do a lot of this dismissal work. I do a lot of classically conditioned payment, right? And I think it's important to break apart payment, reward, and reinforcement. So if we're paying the pedestal behavior, right? I probably want more work before I pay her, right? And if I don't get good work, good honest work, I don't want to pay it. She'll party on my dime. I'll waste my money. If it's a reward, if I reward the wrong thing, I'll send the wrong message. So if she's not doing it good enough, if what she's doing is not, if I don't want to send her the message that what she's doing is awesome, I can't reward that. To do so would be to send the wrong message to the dog, right? Oh no, that's not okay. What's up with that? Can't lose that camera. Don't lose that camera. Why is that camera off? Do-do-do. That's not okay. That camera can't go off, and it is going to. All right, are we back? No. All right, what am I going to do? Okay, lost my train of thought. Desire before duration, difficulty, distance, or distraction. Oh, it's super easy. If she wants to be there, or when she wants to be there, that's when I'm going to go put the work on her, right? When she really, really wants to be there, then I can, in this environment, in this situation, I can put her out here and set her and forget her, right? And she'll be likely to do it like these two clowns over here, right? The other thing that I can do is to walk past. I like to use my other dogs as distraction dogs, right? So I can go to pay her, and as I'm going to pay her, if she comes up, I can just go right over here, right? Giving her that opportunity. And I'll move towards her again. And I'll go pay king. And then I'll slide in here and I will have paid her while she was down. And I won't be interacting with her operantly, meaning as a team, right? She'll be doing operant shit. You can't get rid of that. You're not going to get rid of that, right? But we can, come on, yes, awesome. But we can make that operant shit not happen between the two of us. Yeah, great question. Great question. I got you, Whitney. pay these guys real quick. And again, I'm going to come over here and I'm going to slide in. Oh, and then I'm going to slide in and pay her. Awesome. And so again, I'm paying while. That situation for me, right, my intent, what I wanted to do was to pay her without a marker to reinforce a classically conditioned state of awesome and cool, and to add value onto that pedestal, right? But while that was happening, it's funny, there's that parallel classical conditioning. While it was happening, there's this operant shit going on, right? And there always is. Even if I want to work classical, it doesn't matter. The fucking operant shit happens. But I'm not doing it, and I'm not responding to it, right? So she's just essentially navigating this on her own. She's getting no feedback from me. She's getting no confirmation. She doesn't know. When I mark, she knows something worked, right? So again, my intent is to add value to that position and to reinforce a calm state and a position of being on there, right? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to stand up, I'm going to walk over, and as I walk over, if she does something, I'm going to turn. Her standing up made me not give her the cookie. She's going to know that, but I didn't tell her. I didn't tell her. She doesn't know it. She's got to figure it out. So she'll do it a few times. And then she'll figure it out, and I will have never marked it. It will never be a criteria that she will try to throw at me. You know what I mean? She won't throw it at me because it hasn't been marked, right? She'll do it, but she won't throw it at me. And I think that's a big distinction if you're a positive trainer. And we'll get to that question here in a sec, Whitney. So when I start walking over, I'll put my hand in my cookie bag right away, and I'll start walking over. If she gets up, I'll turn, right? And she'll hit the DOWN right away, I'm sure, right? And I'm going to walk over here, and I'm going to try and slip it in on her. Yep, bang. Right? And so if I go to pay her and she comes up, I'll just pay king. Right? And that one wasn't quite so slick. But when I'm walking from over there to pay dogs, and I get ready to go pay her, and she jumps up, and I just kind of walk by, it's really, really nice, nice proof of what you got going on, of what is working, without being the arbiter, right? Without being the arbiter, or without confirmation, and without a transaction, right? Without a transaction, we're not exchanging anything there. The dog is keeping it within themselves. Question about freestyle. How do you teach a back stall? I teach a back stall from the pedestal. So, well, there are a couple ways. All right, Whitney, I've heard a couple of your comments, so I'm going to proceed as if you know what the fuck I'm talking about, right? I'm pretty sure you will. Some of the terminology won't be good, but I'll lay it out, I'll show you. So what I want to do with the stall is I want to habituate the dog to being comfortable on my body, right? So I'm going to work pedestal, various pedestal. I do a pedestal circuit of anything these dogs can stand on, the stools, crates, end tables with carpet on them, exercise ball, right? Whatever. And we go up, yes, pay, off. I'm sorry, stall, yes, pay, off. Stall, off, right? So every pedestal we can think of. And the dog gets up, yes, and we pay, off, boom, yes, good. Up on this one, we just cruise around, we pound all these stalls, right? And then we put them up on the ball. I like the ball as kind of my precursor to the stall because it's unstable and weird. kind of like us, right? When we're all hunched over and do, what the fuck is happening, right? We're kind of goofy like that. So I want a pedestal circle. I want the off. I want the terminal marker, whether it's your marker, you don't get off until I mark, at which point you can get off, or you don't get off until I give you a terminal marker, right? The stall behavior is a duration behavior like stay. It's not a wait. Okay, it's a big mistake to teach it as a wait. So I'm going to teach that pedestal behavior with the strong terminal marker. And then I'm going to put that pedestal within the pedestal circuit. I'm going to put me as a pedestal within the pedestal circuit and rely on that vicious back chain. Did that make sense? Hopefully it made sense. So that's kind of the methodology I'm going to use when at some point in time while doing it, right? I can go directly from the pedestal or the ball to my back, but I want the dog to want to be on there and to be uber competent. I want to say stall and be like, fucking, whoa, dude, chill, don't do that. Give me a second, right? Give me a second, easy, cheetah. You know, I want that. I don't want to be coaxing him up there. King is working on a stall right now, and we'll do it. I'm going to step off the climb table. So I'll have King step off the climb table onto my back. I'll pay him with a few cookies, and then I'll ask him off. Again, the terminal marker, the idea that you have to stay up there until you are cued off, or whatever your release cue is, off, okay, free, whatever that is. That is super important. We're going to give multiple cookies up there, multiple discs, multiple cookies, so we really need that terminal marker. So I'll get him up on my back, I'll pay him, and I'll ask him off. I was doing it, and he fucking slipped off between the climb table and my back and sprung his rear leg. Like a really freak, strange, you'll see what I'm doing. He's literally just stepping off onto my back and everything was fine, and he slipped off and hurt himself, and that was a couple months ago. And we just broke it out in the last, one of the last streams we had. I think it might have been last Friday. All right, so I will break out King-a-ling here in a second. My girl Mayday learned the rebound trick within a day, so now we're working on her catching it. That's a fakie. I'm new to this DiscDog world, so still, yeah, good luck, good luck. As complicated and as weird as my language is, it's kind of the only standard language, right? Most of the standard language has been created by yours truly within our game. And it was because of this comment here, like, I kind of know what you're saying, right? That was a pretty simple one. And this is 2022, so everyone knows what a rebound is. But back when we were starting, we would talk about a reverse chest vault, right? A flipping vault off your chest, or a reverse hip vault, or a reverse back vault. And we'd call it some kind of generic vault. And then I'd be like, well, what do you mean, Whitney? What do you mean? Like, how's that work? What kind of, and 20 minutes later, I'd be like, oh, yeah, you mean a rebound. Oh, okay, yeah, got it, right? And so the vocabulary and nomenclature wasn't there. The terminology is a little tough. But fakie and jakey, or fakie and rebound. A fakie has no disc. A fakie is a fly ball box turn. A rebound has a target. A rebound is a vault. A fakie goes up and targets the ground. Fakie goes down and targets the ground. Rebound goes up and targets a target. A flip a twist is a horizontal flip that targets the target. I can't say it like that. How can I say it? Spin and twist are the same as rebound spin and twist versus flip is the same as fakie and rebound, right? So fakie and rebound, fakie is the twist. It's being done for no target. The dog jumps up, you do this, the dog leaves the target, finishes the little twisty thing, looks at you and says, give me a cookie, bitch, right? The rebound, the dog leaves your body for the target, right? So on the twist, when the dog is on the ground, the dog chases the cookie, right? You do your twist move and the dog chases it. And then very soon you start to do this, twist, boom, and the dog leaves the target to complete the skill. You complete the skill without the target on the fakie and the twist. The target is the skill with the flip and the rebound. Yeah, you've taught her the fakie. Yep, and you've taught the initial ingress, the initial landing on your body with the intent to go down, right? So when you put a target up here, it's going to be weird. It's not going to be the skill that you taught. The skill that you taught is to jump up and hit the ground, to spin off of my body. You've taught a spin. Same as off the ground, right? When we do the rebound, we want the dog to flip off of our body for the target. The fakie is just a twist off of our body. Just like the twist, the rebound is just like a flip. So you are taking the twist and trying to turn it into a flip, which is totally fucking doable. Any dog who wants to do it, right, will do it. Probably not super well and whatnot, right? But you know what happens? The trigger's all shitty. The actual concept of the trick is all shitty. A bunch of stuff is shitty because we really don't know what we're doing here. At root, we don't know, right? Spin and twist are very clear, right? Because they're super simple. The dog knows the difference, certainly, right? And the dog will learn the difference between rebound and fakie, right? But you don't want to have to teach your way through that, right? You don't want to teach your way through that. Yeah, not well, right? That's absolutely true. Yep. And it's important. So here's how many, I'm not going to, I was going to say, like, how many people went from the twist to the flip and thought the twist and flip were the same thing because they both worked and wow, it's fucking easy, right? Ding, it happened with me, my dog, right? And then you have a dog that doesn't flip and you realize they're not the same fucking skill at all. They're not the same skill whatsoever, right? And the defining factor for that, guys, the defining factor on why or how it's a different skill is that the fakie and the twist do not target the object. The behavior of fakie and twist have nothing to do with the object. They do the behavior they finish the behavior in order to earn the object. The flip and the rebound is all about the object. And that's an important thing, Whitney, right? Like that kind of idea, to know what a skill is all about, dog, handler, and team, all knowing that. It would be way better than to think the skill is the same thing as something else, which a year or two later, we're going to figure out they're not the same at all. So super awesome. Let's see. Yeah, where's my cookie, bitch? That's how that goes. So, oh, look, Cupcake fell asleep. She fell asleep. You guys didn't get to see it. That's a shame. Need to make sure I set that camera up. She was sleeping. So, king, king, king. Yes, good man. I know, it's hard work. What do you mean? I got to get up. So I'm going to tell king stall, and I'm going to leave it neutral. Boom, and then I'll hit there. Come on, king. Yes, I'll go ahead and pay this. The 2 on, 2 off, I'm totally cool with that. Like I said, he got hurt and scared from this. He like just completely, he was getting on and standing up there and he fell off. Off. Go, king, king, go. Right? So I'm going to give him the off cue. Off. Yes, what's up, dude? Go get your cookie. I know what it is. I know what it is. Yeah. Ep, off. Good man. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Epi, off. Good work. Chill. Chill. Dude, slow the roll. Nope. Dude. You gotta wait. So, early version of this work is Epi. And you'll see Epi really firing to make things happen, right? And it's because off, I didn't, king, off, yes. I didn't work slowly through here with him and king. This stuff that I've been kind of doing with Cupcake, this real easy going, I don't give a shit, right? I wasn't able to do that with Epi and King. I didn't think I was able to do it with them because I was doing shit like this, right? And so Epi, funny, bye camera. The fuck, dude? God, I hate GoPro. The hell happened to GoPro? Huh. Operator error. Dumbass. Still hate GoPro. All right. I didn't plug it in, so kind of my fault. Kind of my fault. All right, so let me do this. Oops. There we go. We'll turn off the panning. Ooh, how good is that? Maybe we can use the one cam. Camera one? Oh yeah, camera one looks great. King, off. Good man. Cupcakes. A pup. Cupcake. King, off. Yes. Cupcake. Yes. So now that I've called her up there, off. Yes. I'm responsible for her, right? That's why I don't want to call her up there. I don't want to ask her up. King, not you, Cupcake. King. Good work, Dragon. Chill. So I'm going to give him the stall cue. Stall. Boom. Yes, good man. And I'll pay a couple times up here. Epic, stop. That's funny. Good work. And he's getting a little bit comfortable, right? And then I'm going to tell him off. Right? And he's going to dig off. Up, up. Wait. Wait releases to a conditioned response. So now that he's got that wait, stall, he knows there's going to be a trigger. Boom. Yes, good man. Come on, handsome. You can do it. Get up there. Oh, almost. Good try. Right? So that's kind of a big part of my shtick there. Right? Up. Wait. So he's waiting for this conditioned response. Stall. Boom. Right? That's what a wait means. is to stand there until you are triggered to do a conditioned response. Off. And I can use that to my advantage. So wait releases to a conditioned response. King, stall. Yes. I'll mark the action. I'll pay while he's up here with no markers. And then I'll ask him off. King, off. Good work, right? And that off is the finish of my duration behavior, right? And so what I can do here is I can separate the wait and stay, which is really important, super important. King, yes, wait. So he'll wait here for the trigger, stall, yes, and now he'll stay up there until he's told off. And that is really, really important for the stall behavior, right? So when I bend down and have the dog up there and I'm going to tell him to, hang out there and do some shit up there, he needs to stay up there until I tell him off. As soon as I get a Frisbee out and start doing shit, dog is not staying up there. Unless off is the only thing that, off, yes, pays. If off is the only thing that pays, stall, yes, good man. Off, yes. Up, up, wait. So now he's going to release to the conditioned response. Stall, I'll show him where it's going to be, right? Hey, you see that? Stall. I'll go neutral, boom. Come on. Almost. Boom. Am I too far? Boom. And so I want to hold high for him to get up there. A lot of times people move the thing and do that. Watch his head, right? It's all fucked up. Hold it high and he'll step up unless you drop it on the floor. All right, couple more tries, King, and we're going to get off this. Again, I'm working off of, I scared the shit out of him and hurt him doing this a while ago. I got 2 or 3 reps on the stream a couple of weeks ago, and I was like, holy shit, I can't believe that. And we're back to like, baby, he's not very tough about it, right? So I am going to try and keep my criteria, right? I paid him a few times for 2 on, 2 on up there, 2 on, 2 off, right? But then I'm going to use reward placement. I'm going to place it high, asking him to step up. It's a really neat thing. I'll maybe demonstrate with another dog. And I'm also going to use not getting the cookie. I'm not going to give him a cookie because he tried. Criteria is 2 on, 2 off. I will put the cookie up there. Eat your cookie. That's the criteria that I want. One more thing that I'm doing here, when I'm calling him up for the up, it's a generic get up there cue. The wait is releasing to the stall. Wait. Stall. Come on, King, stall. Yes, good man. Oh, yes, there you go. Yeah, there you go. Off. Great work, King. Good job. Up. Wait. Stall. Boom. King, stall. It's like, I do not know that cue. And he's too heavy for me to just lift my leg. Stall. Boom. Yeah, let me try it. Stall. Boom. One more try. Stall. Dude, stall. Yes, good. Right? So he's too big for me to hold my leg up. He isn't, but it would be a workout. Up, wait. Stall. You take eye contact. Yes. Stall. Boom. And you can see that cookie's placed high. Get up there, King. Come on, you can do it. Come on, King. All right, go do dog stuff. Go do dog stuff. Not happening today. Yeah, it really is a bummer, man. I'm super, super bummed that I made 2 mistakes with King on this kind of topic. So he's a huge flipper. And I sprung a dog catch on him. You can spring a dog catch on a dog. And throw a roller, and they like it. They love it. It's awesome. Super funny, man. We did like 4 or 5 of them one day, and then we did a couple the next day, and he was fine with it. He took them. And like the next week, the next time we played, I threw a disc and moved, and he like jumped straight up and looked me in the eyes, wouldn't flip. And so I fucked that up. That sucks. Lesson learned. And then this stall thing here, broke that with a little bit of bad luck, just slipping. And he's a soft guy anyway. Hard as nails. He's a Taoist cowboy. He is the Taoist cowboy. He's hard as nails and soft as silly putty, right? Toughest, most stoic guy. Oh my God, I got a sliver in my paw. Oh. Right? Real schizophrenic as far as how much pressure he can handle. Super, super sweet guy, though. Excellent working dog. Terrific off switch. Super, super awesome. All right, let's see. What do we got? This hasn't been going. Let's see. Yeah, and rebuilding confidence is not nearly as easy as building it, right? He's trying. Stop it, Sage Paw. He is, just doesn't try hard. He doesn't try hard. He's scared. What can we say? Yeah, he's fine with it. The other thing that, so this started, okay. This started with, he didn't like to be touched, right? So I probably should have laid that out as well, right? This started out with he didn't like to be touched. And not touched, but like held, right? He didn't like to touch your body, you know, the dog, that thing, right? So what we do, one of the things that we do, you take a quarter ration of their food, quarter ration 2 times. King, wait. Food bowl, by the way. Dude, go. Excuse me. Excuse me. Dude, thank you. So, wait. So I'll take eye contact as the beginning of this wait. Yes. Stall. Oh, what happened? Oh, I know. You really want that left hand. What's up with that? That's a good move. I like it. I like the fact that you're cool with that. Wait. Stall. Boom. Come on, King. Yes. And I'm going to let him eat a quarter ration. Get away, Uwe. He's sweet, but watch him. Yeah, Pan will friggin' savage you. Did you guys see that? She savaged him like a, I don't know, like a toothless Muppet. Go. Awesome. Go do dog stuff. So 2 quarter doses of the daily ration in the food bowl. Those clinks, really important. You can set it right over here. Right, King? Wait. I usually do this with dog catch, which is why he's not. Dog catch! Boom. Right? You can see that he's super fast with that dog catch move. Right? The stall cue, he doesn't quite know. Off. And the only time he's been told to stall, he tore his leg off. Right there. Stall. Boom. Yes, good man. Right? And work with food bowl off. You can do it on a stool. You can do it on a chair to start. I would do it on a chair, stool, maybe some kind of weird thing, and then leaning up against the wall would be my final way. King, wait. King, wait. Ready? Wait. Dog catch. Boom. Yes, good man. Right? Awesome. Go to dog stuff. God, he's such a beast, dude. He's beefy dog, man. A lot of dog there, right, King? Yeah, go do dog stuff. So that food bowl thing, super awesome. The dude who wound up creating all the cool turndowns, Szymon from Poland, came to camp in the Czech Republic. It was like, my dog will not jump into my arms. I told him to do that. Quarter ration, once a day, 2-3 days, then try it again next week. And he was coming to another camp like 2 weeks later. And I was like, yeah, right before they drove in, right before it started, I was like, how's can't remember his dog's name. How's that dog catch? He's like, I cannot keep the dog off of me. Cannot keep the dog off of me. And then he wound up doing the super crazy turn down, the spinny, flippy thing. He developed a couple of those. It's pretty cool. But tried and true, it works. It's a good one. You could do that with the stall as well, Whitney. I wouldn't recommend it. Wouldn't recommend it. But you could. Jumping up or stepping over, yes, maybe, right? Like jumping up from the ground all the way up, or stepping over or down. Stepping down is really nice. From a pedestal onto the ball or onto your body. Awesome, jump on, man. Woo! All right. Well, Whitney, where are you doing that up dog? Where is it at? Maybe you'll see Kim there. You might see red sage dog paw, red paw dog Kim. Right? All right. Super cool, man. Thanks a bunch. Come on in whenever. And be sure to check out the website, pvibe.com. Cool. All right, so what do we got? Sage Paw, you got anything? I essentially only want to talk about this New Richmond, Ohio. Awesome, man. Awesome. Super cool. It'll be terrific. You'll have a lot of fun. Ohio's got a good DiscDog spirit for sure. Yeah. If Steve Chassey's there, tell him I said hello. You'll know him. He's the one with all the awards. Steve Chassey has when they announce his name at UpDiff at the finals, the international finals, they announce it as drink. So there's a drinking game where you got to drink every time they mention Steve and Jackson. It's not okay, dude. You could not make it through a banquet. It's amazing. So hopefully you'll get to see those guys. Take care, Whitney. All right. So what do we got, Sage Paw? Did you got anything? I started to say the only thing I want to talk about is that that dialogue and how a weight is a trigger. Like I just can't even. I can't tell you, like I was really good at triggering skills and getting a weight out of a dog before. I'm so much better now, right? And the quick little tune-up I did on that, like up here, tuning it up, figuring out exactly how it works. I think I've got better responsiveness from Epi out there as well on the field, like a super experienced dog who's caught 25 discs with that stuff in my head. So pretty impressed with it, pretty excited about it. And that's really all I want to talk about. And it's way too inside baseball for people. I'll have to do videos and voice over it and lay it out. But yeah, that's all I want to talk about. Strategy and tactics too, that kind of idea, those kinds of things, but kind of beat that to death. So all right, I think I'm going to play us out with meme roll number 4. Whitney, good luck tomorrow. Kim, good luck tomorrow. You guys break a leg in a good way. Don't dive into the sweet spot unless you really need the points. All right. Meme roll, badass meme roll number 4. You got it, Sage Paw. Thank you. Oh, come on. Where'd my cupcake cam go? What's up, King-a-ling? Huh? What's up, Jeffo? I see you. I see you, super handsome. Chill. Ooh-ay. Oh, yeah. Did you guys getting those bug eyes? Be nice to get a smile. Get up there. Give me a smile. Hey.